talked about recently on Bamboo Battles, actually, shouts to PG, was the difference between simplicity and accessibility. I think this game hits the nail on the head for accessibility.
Oh,
and that is the most important thing. Some characters do fit the bill with the simplicity a little bit, but for the most part, it's just characters are very approachable, and I think that that personally opens it up for me. I think that Gobu is the roadmap for the perfect player. I think this is a counter-picking game. I think if you are going to play at the super highest level, I think having multiple characters is not necessarily a full requirement, but certainly is a help.
No, absolutely. And Guilty Gear has always been a series where it takes a very, very long time. So many players stick to one character just because of how insane some of the systems and the characters can be. Strive has done an amazing job of allowing you to figure out what a character is about, but still keeping the complexity and depth.
Agreed.
And allowing you to venture into other characters and have a little bit more variety. And I think that's a very big plus to the game.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. It's definitely a game where you can grind one character and become perfection with that one character, and you can do that Guilty Gear thing that we always love, which is just knowing every interaction, being like, but you can pause the video at any point and know exactly what's going to happen, or you can kind of swap around, you know, maybe Soul, maybe Axel, stuff like that. But Soul versus Axel as we come up. Now, give me a little insight on the matchup here.
This is a matchup here. You're a fellow Axel player.
A little bit.
It can be tough. Especially with some of the changes that happened in the latest update, where Axel is in a lot more counter hit state on Renson in his full recovery. Axel's a very committal character. If he guesses terribly against Soul and Soul is able to get that jump in counter hit, he is going to melt. We've all seen what Soul Bad Guy can do to the entire cast. Axel does not have a lot of health, and you're about to see a little bit of it right here.
Yeah, he's able to get the counter hit, press him to the corner here, 2K2D, that's a perfect place to challenge. Doesn't go for the Renson, instead takes the stage positioning. I think a really informed call there, but unfortunately is caught by the Bringer again.
And that's what we're talking about, those counter hits. Those counter hits are so devastating for Axel. He cannot afford to be hit like that.
Go for Snail, Vortex straight to follow up.
And of course, Axel, another character with very weak defense, able to swap the corner here, but tries to go for Rainwater and just gets DP'd. And there it is, another big counter hit. Those air counter hits are really what absolutely destroy Axel in the current version of the game. But wake up throw here.
Yeah, press him to the corner. Wakes up with the DP, Volcanic Viper. Pretty decent here. Try to go for the jump in, but 2K2D is the answer. One Vision? Yeah, absolutely. Cash out here.
And there's the burst. Does not want to get hit by that.
Didn't call, had an opportunity to One Vision the Bringer, but was a little too far away. Couldn't go for it.
Yeah, and One Vision just ran out now. It's not on the table anymore.
And one hit of the revolver into the 5K, something you're going to see quite often from New Soul. New Soul loves to go in for that one-hit revolver and just be able to threaten that three-framer, or potentially just go for that Gauntlet Haley style mix-up, just rip the second one.
And Fortizo hasn't even moved back or forth yet. He's stayed at the round start position since this match started.
Just a missile turret. Try to go for the safe jump. Mistimes it, actually, so the DP will ring true, but that's going to be a huge confirm from this distance.
Yep, going to pull all the way back and go for the safe jump.
Second time he's gone for K instead of H. Not able to get across, gets the throw, not enough to kill.
Isn't able to get the OTG. All right, goes for the DP. Doesn't get too much off of it there, though.
5S. Oh, knowing he can swing there.
That's someone who knows this matchup.
Oh, genius level swing. Really love to see that. Okay, gonna have to burst out of that, but still a good decision.
Gets the 2D for the knockdown. Tries to go for the Rainwater pressure. Picks up after the clash. Incredible there.
5D just taps it. 5K again, the three-framer. Can't. Okay, the super, though. Good usage of this. A super that a lot of people assume is one of the worst, but man, it gets the job done.
Hey, when it works, it works. And now we get this full screen pressure again.
Punish of the Vortex. Tries to go for Rainwater. 5P is answered by the Vortex for the second time.
A little too far away from the corner to get that JD loop combo. So you're able, Fortizo is able to get it with the JH there.
Yeah, like you said, was trying to go for that loop, but unfortunately was a little too far. That's okay, though. That is 1-1 now, and what could be a very volatile matchup here. First game was so quick. Second game, that's how it looks when Axel wins, man. It takes a little extra time.
And you're seeing Fortizo start to throw out some of those 2Ps also. A little less committal, you know, trying not to get counter hit. Knows how scary that is.
Yeah, at this point, we've already seen Rusty represent the Vortex just in neutral a few times. Okay!
Yeah, going for the PRC combo there.
I love that because it squeezes out a little bit of extra damage, and he's able to keep him full screen. Gets the gold burst off of the interaction too. Rusty tried to go for that hero stuff, and it does not work out. That is a picture-perfect round from VERFORTISO.
Yeah, that's absolutely what you want to see as an Axel player in this matchup. Now it just needs to keep that momentum going, but unfortunately there's the JD loop, breaks the wall, and that's almost 50% of your health there.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to look that wherever he can. Goes for the jumping H. Very nice confirm from that distance.
Yeah, and I like how Rusty went for the 2D there when they got back to neutral, trying to bait out kind of anything that ForTISO was going for.
Oh, but is able to use the RC here. Loops with the bomber. Is able to break the wall.
Yeah, decides to break it with 5H. Not a time to go for a final bomber.
Jumped over. Very nice JS. Something you have to use a little more sparingly now in the matchup. Vortex counter hits, though.
And that's going to be that right there. No, still, again, misjudges the distance to the corner, but it's all right. Works out in their favor. But that's the second time that that's happened to Rusty. Thought they were closer to the corner than they actually were and were not able to finish off the JD combo.
Yeah, and doing the JD combo not in the corner is especially detrimental against Axel because you just send him full screen. 2S again, he was just waiting for it, was crouched the whole time.
All right, starting to harass a little bit now with the JS there. Counter hit 2D, had to burst there from Rusty. That could have been almost all of his life.
Yeah, there's another burst in response, the 5S.
And the pickup off the 5K.
Dude, that is incredible stuff. Okay, able to still get his feet on the ground, gets a command throw, a couple touches left, one vision, dropped it last time, not gonna drop it this time. That should be enough to kill, not quite actually.
No, got the wall break on the JD, which didn't allow it.
He wicks him with the super! He's
over right over Heavy Mob Cemetery, into the command grab, clothesline from hell.
Dude, and I love that. I love the command grab for the punish too, because from that distance, there's not a lot of things that would be able to reach fast enough to get him out of the punish. The command grab is technically your longest reaching normal at that point, so really smart.
Rusty starting to take to the skies in these round start situations here.
Taking the skies is a very high risk, high reward strategy against Axel.
Absolutely, the man has like half the anti-airs in the game.
Yeah, he can pick every single angle. And okay, Axel taking a book out of Kai, taking one out of Kai's book, going for the run up throw from half screen. A lot of people hesitate, deer in the headlights when you see Axel sprinting at you. You're like, wait, that's my job.
And that gets the wall stick with the reel in from Renson. Not quite enough to kill, but this is a great situation here for Axel.
Jumps over the vortex, great tech. Look for one more hit here. Even Chip will do it. 50 meters available now.
Yeah, and Rusty does not have a lot of meter left. Tries to exactly. Great stuff there from ForTISO. Going for the whirlwind there. So many hits. If Rusty did not FD, or even if he did, he probably would have ran out of meter and gotten chipped out.
Okay, missed time to save. That safe jump has just not worked out yet, unfortunately, for the Axel. So Rusty, well, off the wild throw, is going to get the side switch, and damn, this is looking potentially over here. VERFORTISO gonna have a really big opening here.
And there, burst to keep the corner positioning. Wake up super. It does hit.
We'll call that footsies. Try to go for command throw. Right. A little too far away. RC forward. Another wild throw.
And that'll do it there.
Soul's the best grappler in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Round 3. Straight in with the door knocker, as my homie Dynamite calls it. Continuing with that far slash. Pushed him away with the snail. And oh, that trade is so in Soul's favor. It's party time.
And grabs him with the very final frames there of the wild throw. Tries to go for his own command grab. Oh, man. If Rusty would have gone for a JS, that could have been a completely different situation right there.
Renson saved the day there. He RCs and sees the vortex coming. 2H is the answer. Follow up. One more touch, anything will do it. YRC to push him away, burst to put him back in the corner, and the 2H.
Hitting low. ForTISO takes it.
Dude, VERFORTISO.
Yeah,
I like
wonderful stuff there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down for more Axels. That's I don't know, it's cool, especially hitbox Axels. I feel like there's a ton of hitbox.